Hey everybody, it's Mike Brewer from ApartmentHacker.com, and I was thinking tonight that I needed to come up with some sort of hook or an intro to the show. I don't want to steal from Gary Vaynerchuk and his "The Show," but which I think is really cool. But I obviously I can't steal or borrow or mimic. I could, but I don't want to. I want to come up with something that's very unique. So if you have any ideas or thoughts, I would be happy to hear them. So I read over the weekend a study on service in the service industry, and one of the things I read in the study was really compelling to me, and that is that 51% of industry players, and there's 1,500 industries in this particular survey, but out of the 1,500, that 51% of those people, or companies rather, saw as the biggest challenge in 2016 as it related to service was the fact that customers have to repeat themselves, um, and how customers really don't like that. And I see that in the way of, let's say, a prospect or a resident calls our office on the telephone and they explain their problem only to have the leasing consultant or the assistant manager say, I can't answer that, or I can't solve that problem. So let me pass you to the next guy. Let me pass you on to the manager and have them try to solve your problem. And they get passed on to the property manager only to be passed on to the regional manager, only to be passed on to the vice president, and so on. So you get the picture. So 51% of these 1,500 companies that were surveyed are looking at this issue as something that they need to solve. It made me instantly think of the hotel industry, and I believe it's Ritz. I read a book, The Gold Standard, or something like that, years and years ago, but it made me think about how they handle that very issue, and they handle it in this way. I think every employee in that particular hotel brand or chain has the authority to take care of an issue up to $2,000, right? They can solve a problem right in the very second that it happens, up to $2,000, so that that customer walks away with an answer right now. They don't get passed from the leasing consultant to the assistant manager, the property manager, the regional manager, the vice president, the president of the company, and so on and so forth. They don't get that. They get resolution, which is what they're really after. It blew me away that 51% of these 1,500 companies that were surveyed are dealing with this very issue in 2016. But then it dawned on me that our organization, Mills Properties, here in St. Louis, Missouri, deals with that issue in a big way, in a huge way. We don't do a great job of that. And I think that really comes down to culture, it comes down to training, it comes down to fear-based mentalities versus, an open mentality, or a we support mistakes mentality. And I think it really is incumbent upon organizations, especially in the multifamily space in the year 2016 and beyond, is to really get serious. It's incumbent upon us to really get serious about creating resolution and creating solution in the moment. In the moment. Moments of truth, right? Moments of truth. Take care of issues in the moment of truth. And allow room for people to make mistakes when they're taking care of problems in the moment of truth. Because it's the only way they'll learn how to do it. You have to allow space for mistakes. And you can't run a fear-based organization, otherwise you fail. Customers want resolution right now. They don't want to be passed from this person to that person, from that person to that person to that person. They don't want that. They want right now. So my encouragement to you with this message is get real about training people to take care of problems in the moment and give them the tools to do it. Give them gift cards. Give them whatever amount of money that it takes, whatever amount of money that you're comfortable with, be it $200 or $500 or 600 or 800, 1,000, doesn't matter. You pick the amount, whatever is germane to your organization or the problem that is at hand. But pick an amount, give the training, give the tool, and allow people to resolve issues in the moment. Talk to you soon.